Hey, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Nanton Live. I guess it's a special Halloween edition here this morning. And usually, so surprise you guys, usually I let you guys just take over at the very beginning of the show.
Oh, yeah.
But you never know what's going to happen. That's just sometimes I'll just pop in and go, hey, there's an important thing we need to mention before you guys start. What is that important thing? The important thing is that today we are broadcasting on eight Facebook pages for the first time ever in the show. So we have added 2 more Facebook pages. Remax first. So Jennifer Hanley, she said she'd love to have this show on her Facebook page. And we've got the Hive. They said they want it on their Facebook page. So I just want to welcome anybody who happens to be tuning in from those Facebook pages for the first time. We're on 6 other Facebook pages that you can find around Nanton, our own company page. But it's exciting to be able to expand the show more and more so that you, Jason, can get that beautiful voice of yours out to more people.
I hear sarcasm in there.
Oh no! What are you talking about? Sarcasm.
You know, I was going to say, like, we share the link on our page too.
Oh yes, that's right. Thank you. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you. I see you're trying to fool everybody with hair today. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see how long that will last.
You know, it feels weird. Like, how do you people deal with this? Like, I don't get it.
After you wear that, you're like, oh man, I'm glad I don't have any hair. Okay.
Oh, God, but yeah, my head's itching already.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, why don't you guys start us off? So anybody who's new to the show today, you guys can comment, engage. You can, participate in the show just by typing something in wherever you're watching it on Facebook or on the YouTube channel. And we're going to take our first, the people who first tuned in and let them have the experience of the Highway 533 band, our house band, performing for them. So here we go. For the first time for some people, take it away, you guys.
I see a bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's the bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing. I know the end is coming soon. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Hope you got your things together. Hope you are prepared to die. Looks like you're in for nasty weather. One eye is taken for an eye. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Good job. So we had Rayleigh. I hope I pronounced it properly here. So we had Rayleigh who said, said they are amazing, and Rayleigh's referring to you guys. So you guys are amazing. We had Lori who popped in here this morning, said, good morning to Amanda and Dave. Good morning to you, Lori, and the Highway 533 band. We also have, the Hive, who we're broadcasting on their page. Loving the costume so far. And then we've got the Hidden Gem, which is very similar to the concept of the Hive. So what's happening? Great to see you all. And then we had somebody here. I'm not sure who this is, but they said, happy fluffy rain day. So
I've
to experience
already
our
been out
first
there
one.
shoveling the sidewalk.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a very packed show today. So why don't we get to birthdays here? And I've got to let everybody know about some stuff that's happening, that's coming up here, and then give thanks to our sponsors as well. So let's say happy birthday. We got a lot of birthdays too. So Vanessa, you think you'll remember all these people? So we've got Melissa Rook. We have Mike Thomason. We've got Dan Fox. We've got Debbie Pierce. We've got Diana Smith. And we've got Brian Gutnick. So thank you very much to all those people for having very easy last names to pronounce. I really appreciate that. And now let's do a happy birthday. So I'll put them all up there for you. Don't worry,
Thanks.
Vanessa. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brian, Diana, Debbie, Dan, Mike, and Melissa. Happy birthday to you.
Good job, you guys. Thank you very much. Now, after that, this is one visual I wanted to start using more. And after that performance, I'm going to use it right now. Here we go. You just blew John Dozeman's mind. So thank you very much for blowing it. Yes. I need to use that more often. I love that one.
I like that.
Oh, and coincidentally, John Dozeman, what are you doing? Oh my, that just blew my mind.
Oh, man.
Good morning, John Dozeman. Well, that's a nice backdrop you got there. They're totally suitable for the holiday and what you guys have going on at the fire hall. So, listen, I'm going to pop you to the back. I'm going to get to you in a second here, okay? We got a lot of stuff to get to, but I just had to bring you in for that. Okay, so thank you very much, you guys, for doing that. I do want to also point out here this morning that, of course, we've got our sponsors who help us out on the show. So the Nanton Napa Auto Parts, winter has officially knocked on our door. It means that you need to, well, hold on a second. I'm going to surprise you guys. I'm going to surprise you guys with this. As soon as I find it, ready? Are you guys helping me there?
Oh, we're worried. We're worried.
We have all your winter essentials in stock. We're open today from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come on down and grab the items that you need. So all these things that you need for winter, you can get them from the Nanton Napa Auto Parts. Make sure you go and support them as they support us. So, okay. And then we also have, I need to let everybody know about this. So 10 o'clock this morning, which is already underway, Rapid Transit Mix. If you head over there, they're doing a free food distribution event. So there's the address there, 1304 26th Ave. Anybody watching the show today, we have a lot of information to give you guys. So I suggest you get something to write some stuff down. If you're interested in some of this stuff, write it down so you can go and grab some free food. They're there to help out the community. For the new people that happen to be tuning in, that is what this show is all about, to try to help out the community, give them information about the events that are happening in town. It's a big weekend, of course, with Halloween. So anything that's happening in town with the service groups, or we can promote the businesses in town, anything we can do to help out. Even we're going to help out a community member here. So we are going to make mention of somebody named Princess Charlotte. So Princess Charlotte, unfortunately, had a little accident. And now this is Rhonda and Peter Anderson's daughter. And Charlotte had a little accident. She swallowed something that she wasn't supposed to swallow. So she is there. That picture is her, of course, at the hospital. And they were getting her checked out, make sure she's okay. She had a little rest after that. And then apparently, from what I've heard, all is good. So there we have Princess Charlotte smiling. And I just wanted to send a little, little heartfelt, I hope you're okay from the community, Charlotte, and I hope everything's okay. But I also hope that you learned your lesson. You won't be eating toys anymore. So let's not do that. Now, guess what else Charlotte got? This was really cute. So she had that. This just happened. And now she's a big girl. So she's got her own big girl bed. So they pulled the crib out. Now Princess Charlotte has her own big girl bed. So we're really happy about that. So I hope they have a great Halloween. I just wanted to make mention of that as well. So, okay, guys, I'm going to pop you to the background and we'll see you hopefully here very soon. Okay. Try to get to you in the middle of the show. If we don't have time, we'll definitely see you at the end. Okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, we are going to go to our interviews now. So, of course, we're here to support the community and bring some new ideas to the community. So, things that maybe you guys have never heard of. So, I got wind of this through, I think it was Okotoks Online, and I reached out to somebody named Karina. So, I'm going to bring Karina in right away here and see. Karina, how you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's excellent. Well, thank you for being here. I want to share this because I was very inspired by what you're doing. So I wanted to share with the community what this is all about. So it's something called the Teal Pumpkin Project. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So if you can kind of take us through your involvement in it and what it is and why and how people can get involved, that would be awesome. So I give the floor to you.
Wonderful. Thank you. So Teal Pumpkin Project, I mean, I am really just involved as a mom. Teal Pumpkin Project is an initiative that started actually as a parent-led initiative down in Tennessee and has kind of grown internationally now. And it's recognizing the 1 in 13 kids that live with food allergies, as well as those with other conditions and disabilities that may limit their ability to enjoy traditional Halloween treats. So Teal Pumpkin Project is just a way to bring some education around that, but also to help create a more inclusive Halloween experience for those that may sometimes not be able to enjoy it. So I learned about it just as a parent and just started kind of trying to spread that information. And now, as moving to Okotoks, started to find some local interest and have started a Facebook page where families can, I guess, get involved and learn more about it. And so what Teal Pumpkin is households that are willing to offer non-food treats to kids that have food allergies or are not able to enjoy, those traditional candies and treats. And by displaying a teal pumpkin on your step or a sign on your door, it lets those families know that you're offering, an alternative that is safe for those kids to enjoy.
That's great. So now it's my understanding from what I saw, there are actual teal pumpkins that people can put out to indicate that they're involved. Look at that.
Have one.
That is a beautiful teal pumpkin. Where'd you get that one? How did that one come about?
Actually,
who's
this is Gavin. Gavin. Hey.
Gavin, I'm assuming Gavin is the inspiration for you behind this.
Yes. So my son Gavin has a peanut allergy. But on top of that, he actually has autism as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of how things started for me, is that Halloween's already quite challenging for him personally. Mm-hmm. But then that experience, all that hard work he went through, he was really limited. He wasn't able to enjoy any of the fruits of his labor. So we did have some, neighbors that were really good and would do up little specific goodie bags for him so that he could have, enjoy Halloween and have some fun. But it was kind of through those friends that then I learned about Teal Pumpkin and just how many other kids there are that are like him or have food allergies. So it kind of has grown from there for our family. So
cool.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks for joining us, Gavin. Appreciate that. So let's get back to that teal pumpkin. Yes. So where did you get that?
So I actually managed to find this at Walmart a few years ago, actually.
Okay.
And I did see some people say they found some locally this year.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's always kind of entertaining or funny for me in that I understand what the teal pumpkin is, whereas a lot of people probably see them, at Winners, or I think at one time Michael's had some too, and just think it's kind of a funky color versus your traditional orange or purple. Sometimes you see. But that there is an actual meaning behind the teal pumpkins. So
you're telling me that they don't, these stores, they just have the teal pumpkins on the shelves. They don't actually have like a section dedicated to the teal pumpkin with a display saying this is what these are for.
No, there wasn't any signage or anything like that. So yeah, it was just like whether you prefer teal over orange versus that this is a way that you can indicate that. I mean, this one here, it has a little handle. So, I mean, Gavin could take it around trick-or-treating with him and indicate that he has a food allergy.
Right.
But it's also one that you could put, it's plastic. It could go out on your step and indicate that you're a house that's offering non-food treats. So
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, I think that, I think some people should get together, maybe talk to Walmart and see if you can get a display up there so that everybody knows what the teal pumpkins are for. Because I think it's nice to include everybody. So
yeah, and that's even within, local stores and dollar stores or toy stores and stuff like that. Even, a little section suggesting that these would be excellent teal pumpkin, treat options to offer. One thing I always say to anybody that is interested in offering this option is don't go overboard. I've maybe given out a max of like 4 or 5 a year. So, so it's not something you have to go out and spend a ton of money on. Still offer, the traditional chocolates that everybody's going to love. But having a few things tucked away for those kids, can help make Halloween special for everybody.
Yeah, and you don't know, it might grow, right? I mean, it might be 4 or 5 this year, and it might be 7 or 8 next year, and then it's just the kids. So those kids might have a more difficult time trying to get out to enjoy this kind of thing because it wasn't really inclusive of them. But now that you are making it more inclusive of them, you might see those numbers grow. So Darlene wants to know non-food treat suggestions.
Yeah. So in all honesty, like the dollar store is a great place to find things, everything from pencils. You can get like a Halloween, like little plastic spider rings, bouncy balls. You see Play-Doh lots now, although it tends to kind of get overdone. And you have to watch with Play-Doh that sometimes it contains gluten, which kids with celiac might be sensitive to. So,
the Hive in Nanton here agrees with you.
Those iffy ones. Yeah, I got off of Amazon the little. They're all in goodie bags already. Those, I don't know what you call them. Those little poppet toys that have like the dots that you push. And I found little mini ones on Amazon that I got, which again, for me, beyond the food allergies, is great for my child with autism because it's a bit of a fidget toy for him too. Right. Just lots of different options. They're great. Even like just things, they're not going to go bad. So you can tuck them away for next year if you don't give them away this year. They're great even for like the toddlers that might not, some of the Halloween candies aren't really appropriate for the little, our cutest little trick-or-treaters. So sometimes it's even appropriate for them, but it's just kind of being mindful of making Halloween inclusive for everybody. Yeah.
Cool. So the Hive, I don't know if you saw this. The Hive, she reiterated the Play-Doh's a great idea. Yep. And then we have Pam, who owns Because I Said So in town. She popped in and said the poppets are available at Blended Home Decor in Nanton.
Awesome.
For our Nanton residents, there's some places where you can get some of the stuff that you're talking about. Now, I had another comment come in. Let me just look for it here. Lori Graham said, looking hot, Dave. So, Lori, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, I grew the hair, especially for this show. But I also wanted to kind of point out that, Karina, you don't have a costume on. And, I'm looking hot with my costume. So I think we better change that. So let's see. What's the best costume for you this morning? So how about we try this one here? What do you think? Is that one going to work? Are you able to? You got to go the other way. You got to go the other way. Yeah. No. Yeah. Keep going. There. No. Okay. I don't know about that. How about this one here? How about that one? Oh, look at that one. Fit perfectly the first time. So you can go with that one, or look at this one. Oh my goodness. Here you go. Which one do you want here? So
that one's not bad.
That one's not bad?
There we go.
That's a good one. I like that one there. So there's your Halloween costume on the show. So thank you very much for playing along. I really appreciate it. Having some fun with us and giving us some great information for the community. So maybe we can, encourage the community to get involved next year, and they can put their teal pumpkins out as well for people in the community that, like you said, are not able to enjoy the candy like everybody else. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. And have a great Halloween with Gavin.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you later. Okay, there we go. So that was Karina, and that was great information here. And now we're going to bring in, because like I said, we've got a lot of information to go through. We've got some haunted houses in town here that we need to promote. So I'm going to bring in a couple people that have some haunted houses that we're going to have a little bit of a competition between, right? So we've got Roxanne. Thank you for joining us here. And Lieutenant Dozeman, thank you for joining us. So we appreciate it. So you guys have some haunted houses that you're featuring in town here. So the firefighters are going to be doing one, and then Roxanne, the Hicklins are going to be doing their own. So why don't we find out some information about them, and then I'm going to make it out to both. Let's see. Can I point to do? Can I do this? There we go. So I'm going to make it out to both of your haunted houses. So let's find out more about those haunted houses, though. So John, why don't you tell us about yours first? What's the fire department doing?
Well, this year we're moving some of the trucks out again and building our annual haunted house here inside the fire station. So it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of partners that help us out with this community event with FCSS. Nice, thank you. Usually provides the goodie bags for everybody and our
don't lose your train of thought. Don't lose your train of thought.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get over my head blowing up there. So but we have a lot of fun with it, and a lot of the guys and gals help us out and the families with handing out candy and giving the spooks and some of the tricks. So it's a lot of fun.
That's great. That's awesome. Now, you guys have been doing this for a while, haven't you? How many years have you been doing this now?
Yeah, I'm not even sure how many now. I think it's over 20 years now that we've been doing it. So,
oh, geez, this is before your time. I mean, you weren't even alive when they started doing this then, eh?
It's gone through a lot of different phases. We've had it started out as a little hallway, and now it's actually we build actual walls with doors and little compartments and stuff inside the fire hall. So it's a lot of fun.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so we just wanted to quickly let everybody know. I told everybody at the beginning of the show, get your piece of paper and pen ready because we've got a lot of information. So I just wanted to make sure you got that out there to the community. So now people know about it. So hopefully you guys have great success with it tomorrow. Have a great time, okay?
Thanks, Dave. Take care. We'll see you all soon.
Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Roxanne, that leaves you with the floor on your haunted house. So we've got somebody who's live on location. We call that LOL, somebody who's LOL right now. So there's Amanda right there. And I don't know who she's talking to. Oh, what's this? Who's she talking to? Oh, okay.
I found a friend out here because
Did ya?
I've been waiting for you to bring me in a long time.
Oh, look at this. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta interrupt you guys for a second because somebody from the Hive just posted something. John, somebody from the Hive just posted. They want to know, is the mustache part of your costume? I think it is. It is, isn't it? Please tell me. What is the deal with the mustache?
We're recreating a 1992-93 officer picture. And
No.
so the whole officer group has mustaches. And I just... Thankfully, we're taking the picture tomorrow while we're building the haunted house. So it's off with the mustache.
Okay, that I don't know if I'll ever get used to you with a mustache. So thank you very much for getting rid of that. Okay, let's get back to Amanda and Roxanne. So what have we got here, Roxanne? Do you want to kind of walk us through where Amanda is?
So that's our front door. We kind of build it out. So that's where the kids wait in line to come in.
Now hold on a second. Let me. I'm just going to back her up here. Amanda, back up. I want to see. So from the front of the house, let's see a wide shot of that. So go to the side of it now. Go to the side of that. Walk over to the side so we can see. Wow. Okay, so you created that hallway going to the front door of the house.
Yes.
That is amazing. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so now, okay, Amanda, you can head back there. So now what are we seeing next here? Now, I know we don't want to give away too many surprises, right, Roxanne?
Right.
Okay, so we want to keep
we're going to have a Grim Reapers are in here. So we got some Grim Reapers props and stuff in there, and we'll have some lights and some fog in there, so it makes it more scary looking.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, so you guys are working on that. Go ahead. Sorry, Amanda.
Roxanne kind of took me through and I'm like really bright. Roxanne took me through, and in the daylight, it is scary. So I can't even imagine what it's going to be like tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness. So is there unlike the firehouse, the fire station, theirs is all ages. Roxanne, is yours all ages as well, or is there a suggested age for this?
Preschool kids don't usually like going through.
Okay.
We've had parents that insist that they take them through, and they're usually screaming the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
James, my husband, is at the front door, so a lot of parents want to go through themselves, so they'll leave the kids with James, and they can go through, and then just when they're done, they'll grab their kids and carry on for the day. But yeah, the little kids don't like it as much, and parents go, well, don't try not to scare. I got a little kid that it's scary enough just to walk through, never mind having anybody else. And we have 13 volunteers, so I can't tell you what they're going to do. I can't, if you tell James that I got a little kid, the rest of us aren't going to hear about it. So
Right. Good point. Okay, that's good to let the people know. So so you might want to take some, caution, right? Caution when you're going through the Hicklin Haunted House. So is that officially the name, the Hicklin Haunted House?
Sure.
Sure, it is now. Okay, that's the name, everybody. Hicklin Haunted House. Okay. Well, thank you very much for letting us know. Is there anything else we need to know about this, or it's tomorrow night? What time does it start again?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. If I read my own ticker at the bottom of the screen, I'll find out what time it starts. So, okay, awesome. Well, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we're gonna pop over there and we're gonna see you. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a good Halloween.
Thanks.
Okay. What do you think, Amanda?
It's so cool. Honestly.
Are you gonna be able to handle that?
I don't know.
I hope they have zombies for you, because we all know if people who are watching don't know. Do you want to tell everybody how much you love the zombies?
I have a strange relationship with zombies. Yeah, I love them and I love to kill them. No, I think it's a really cool thing. One thing that Roxanne was telling me about it is they've been doing this for about 14 years, and it keeps expanding every year, and they switch out things, so it's never kind of the same thing twice. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to have. And I've noticed a few other places on the street kind of have to up their game because the Hicklin Haunted House is on their street. So
yeah, absolutely
brings a lot of people over here.
Well, and you know what? It's also great because what they're doing there, it forces people to up their game when it comes to what are you going to do for Halloween, right? So it's great to have that kind of competition. In fact, it's so good, I think it blows somebody's mind.
Wozer dozer.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, I'll let you go. Are you coming back to the house now? Are you coming back to the studio?
Here. Yeah.
Okay, then get warm and come back to the studio. We'll see you shortly.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So you find out what's going on with the haunted houses in town and some great information about the Teal Pumpkin Project so far. And of course, we want to say thanks to the sponsors who help us out with the show. So let's say thanks right now to some of those, including RE/MAX First. So Jennifer and Simon. Nanton continues to break real estate records with 53 properties being sold already this year and property home values increasing since February by 19%. The average days to sell a home in Nanton are 29 days. On average at this time of year, Nanton has 26 properties that have sold, and the average amount of time to sell took over 90 days. We are starting to see more properties for sale with 25 active listings on the market, where the last 3 months there was very limited inventory with only about 13 active properties on the market at any given time. It is still very much a seller's market, and there are still quite a few buyers waiting for new listings to emerge in Nanton at all price points. If you're curious what your home's current value market is, and what selling and buying in this market looks like, connect with Simon and Jen for a free zero obligation home evaluation. Jen and Simon are your local RE/MAX agents. So thank you very much, you guys, for supporting. We also have Subway who supports us with their crispy chicken sidekick. That's been going on for a while. You can get 12 cookies for $6. So make sure you go and support them as they support our community as well. Eat healthy and stay healthy. That's Subway. Okay, awesome. Let's see what else we have going on here. I'm going to quickly bring in our house band. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey. So I didn't know. What did you do there, Jason? You switched up.
I changed.
What happened? What's going on?
I have my Star Trek uniform on.
This is your Star Trek. Oh, I see it. I see the Star Trek. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I guess now the bald head is a little bit more.
Hard to see with the guitar.
Hard to see with the guitar in the gut. So
yeah. So what do you guys think? You guys want to do another song for us? Entertain halfway through the show? Okay. Okay, we got time for it. I think we're moving along pretty good.
We even took your suggestion and found a Halloween one. We just put together like in the last 20 minutes. So
Really? Wow.
Really,
Okay, let's check
really.
this out. Okay.
This song is older than me and you. So
well, let's hear it. Take it away, you guys.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For the monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
He did the mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
It was a monster mash. My laboratory in the castle east, the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to catch a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. Guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rockin', all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crit Kicker 5.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. Out of his coffin, Jack's voice did ring. He was troubled by just one thing. He opened his lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
It's not a mash.
It's now the monster mash."
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Jack's part of the band. My monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Border sent you.
And you did the mash.
You do the monster mash,
The monster mash.
and do my graveyard smash.
Then you can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash,
Then you can mash.
then you can monster mash.
Woohoo!
There's your Halloween song, Dave.
There's the Halloween song. Thank you very much. I was asking for that, like last minute. Last night at
Very last
11
minute.
o'clock? You're gonna
Yeah,
do a
you know,
Halloween song?
We should have thought of that before. I think that actually came out pretty good. So.
Shouldn't have taken me at 11 o'clock the night before going, "Hey, do you guys want to do Halloween songs on the, this Halloween show?" I don't know. You want to do
So,
that?
yeah, it's Halloween.
Hey, you had asked us for new material, so we were thinking, okay, so what are we going to do that's new? So there we go. We did a Halloween and a new one.
There you
Good.
go.
That's excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hey, you guys. So speaking of Halloween, since this whole show is dedicated to Halloween, I should let everybody know that we have a Halloween costume contest that's coming up, and we are up to about $400 in prizes right now. And throughout the week, I'm going to be letting people know who are sponsoring those prizes. So everybody can just watch our Facebook pages, and I'm going to let everybody know who's sponsoring those prizes, who they're coming from, and I'm sure that total is going to grow because we are working in partnership and in collaboration with Willow Creek Studio and Boutique. So I'm going to give everybody, watch this. I'm going to give everybody the instructions right now and what's going to happen, because you need to go there tomorrow to get your picture taken in order to enter this Halloween costume contest. There we go. So
Cool.
anybody who is going to be wearing the costume tomorrow for Halloween, between 1 and 7 o'clock, head over to Willow Creek Studio and Boutique and get your picture taken with Lorraine there. As soon as you get your picture taken, she is sending me all the pictures, and we are going to post them next week for people to start voting on, and then we're going to announce a winner on next week's show, Good Morning Nanton Live. Vanessa,
Cool.
You look like you want to say something. You got your microphone up there.
no.
What's no?
No.
Just always
she
being ready.
She can't see you. She doesn't have her glasses on.
Just at the ready. Okay, you're just at the ready. Okay, gotcha. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm hoping, as the little promo said there, I'm hoping that we're going to be north of $1,000 in prizes. So we're going to keep reaching out to people, companies this week, see if they want to donate some prizes to the cause. But I think we can probably make that happen. So that's what we're going to be doing. Make sure you're there for it. Okay, we're going to see you guys at the end of the show. I've got another special guest I have to bring in who's got a very cool costume. So we'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? So, Barb, you're coming in right now. Are you ready to go? Barb, are you ready? Oh, look
I'm
at
ready.
that. Look at that. Look at this. So is this year's Halloween costume, or is this like the default Halloween costume? This is my default. This is my default.
This is the default. I started wearing it when I went to Mexico and I was at the Day of the Dead thing.
Yeah.
So this was my costume with face makeup. So I've been wearing this every
Yeah, every year.
every year to hand out candies to whatever. I usually have a black wig with purple in it.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. So why don't we explain to everybody who you are and where you're from and why you are here. So we don't have, as far as I understand, and I've always said that we are here to promote Nanton businesses first. But if we don't have a business like yours in Nanton, then let's promote your business. Let's bring you on here so people can get a sense of where they can go to, for their travel needs. So you own a company called Kodachrome Travel. Why don't you tell us about it?
I do. First out, disclaimer. I just want to say that if somebody knows of a local travel agent, please, and you're utilizing them, I never, ever want to step on anyone's toes. I support travel agents. We are a group that's really been affected over the last few years.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take business from anybody who's happy with the services that they're getting. And I know there's some awesome agents out there going south. So that's my number one. That's my disclaimer.
Now, since you just did a disclaimer on that,
Yeah.
so you prefaced it with that. Why don't we also preface it with something that you have on our local radio station? So the very first ad you put on, and you were one of our first advertisers.
That's right.
Yeah. So I've got the ad actually right here. So why don't we play that? So anybody who is not familiar with euroRADIO, exclusively Nanton, Barb was one of our first advertisers, helped us out when we started. Here's your very first ad that showed up on our radio station.
Remember when you could pop onto Google and search for your vacation? Remember the fun you had using up to 30 hours of your valuable time researching your trip and visiting nearly 38 sites before making a reservation? In the post-pandemic world, you can now look forward to adding on several more hours researching new and ever-changing travel requirements for safe protocols, vaccine information, and quarantine issues, to mention just a few. Or you could simply call the travel professionals at Kodachrome Travel, where they value your time and look after all the details to ensure you have a stress-free, memorable, safe, and cost-effective vacation. They are your travel partner 24/7 during the whole vacation process, before, during, and post-travel. Call 403-701-3642 or visit Kodachrome Travel in the upper level of Okotoks Country Living and Garden Center. Check out their website at kodachrometravel.ca.
There you go.
That was fun. And doesn't Dave have an awesome voice for radio?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I have been developing this voice since I was 11 years old. So anyway, yeah, you're the travel agent. You're now based in High River.
Yes.
You were in Okotoks before that, but you just moved to High River. So tell us about the name of your business. How did you come up with the name? And tell us more about your business.
Okay, Kodachrome Travel. The name Kodachrome is based on, I'm old, it's the Paul Simon song, Kodachrome, which has to do with pictures, Kodak cameras, and taking pictures on your Kodachrome. And so when you travel, it's memories. It's bringing those memories together. And so now you're taking them on your phone, you're taking pictures, you're doing your Instagram, you're doing your Snapchats, everything else, but it's pictures in your mind. Now, it just so happens that's one of my favorite songs. And Coda happens to be my dog. It's a Siberian Husky who we got when we were managing a campground. And he loves to travel. He loves to meet people. You ask him if he wants to go for a ride, you can't control him because he's so happy he gets to go for a ride. Dave knows how happy he is to be.
Yes, I do. I met him.
And so that's how we came up with Kodachrome. So
cool. And so how long has this been around now? And what made you want to get into travel agent?
I wondered that myself because but when I look at all the careers I've had in the past, every one of them, like I've worked up north. I'm a safety officer. I'm an NCSO. I've worked in business management. I've done marketing and things for companies. Every career that I've ever had, I managed a physiotherapy clinic. And every career that I've had, it has to do with helping people. And plus, I'm a mom. I raised 3 children. I have 12 grandchildren now. And
wow.
So I look after people. And this was one way that I was born in December. And if anybody knows anything about Sagittarians, we love freedom. We love to travel. We're kind of spontaneous. We're all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So travel, when I was asked if I would be interested in doing this because of customer service skills, I thought, never thought of that. Let's give it a try. So it was kind of a semi-retirement thing because I couldn't be up north. It was when the fires were happening up north.
Right.
And it was affecting my lungs. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to sort of ease back. And it just kind of fell in my lap. And then I formed my own company and I absolutely love it. I've been doing it for about 7 years and it's a lot of fun. So
what is it? So before you became a travel agent, you had a perception of what a travel agent did. Did that change once you became a travel agent?
I thought travel agents were there to make money and you really didn't need them.
Yeah.
Because that's how I traveled. Except for one time I went into a travel agency because my husband and I spontaneously decided we wanted to go to Mexico. Mm-hmm. And we went in there and they set us up really fast. And I thought, that was a lot better than what I do. Because I do exactly like the commercial said. I research and I still research like that. But except that now I've got connections with suppliers and things. So I thought they were just there to get, and you had to pay extra. You had to pay extra money to get that. And I thought that's really not worth it. But then I realize the value. And especially now post-COVID, if you try to contact WestJet Vacations or Sunwing, and this isn't running them down, it's the truth, Air Canada Vacations, anything like that, any cruise lines, you sit on the phone on hold forever because during the pandemic, they lost a lot of staff. Mm-hmm. A lot of people have left the industry. And even I sit on the phone on my priority line dealing with things I've sat on the phone for 4 hours to get an answer to one question. So is there any value in using somebody who'll do that for you? Well, it depends on if you have nothing else to do with your time or not. Yeah. But I just, to me, the value is there. I give good service. I do extras for my client. Mm-hmm. If you have a problem when you're on destination, you have my number, you have my text. I answer you right away and I deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. You get to relax, which is what you spend your money to do. And after this pandemic, you deserve a break. You deserve to go and relax, not go and worry about
this something. Has been a tough one. I got somebody who's commenting, somebody who might know. So good to see you, Barb. Amanda Thornhill. So and we got right now we got quite a few viewers who are tuned in watching this, so that's great. Now I know that you've got another commercial that you produced and you actually voiced it. Now, Amanda, with encouragement. So you and I worked on it together, but Amanda made a comment about the last commercial that we just showed, which was the one I voiced. Dave definitely has a I'm thinking she's saying a voice for radio, not necessarily a face for TV, though. I know, Amanda. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you. And then what else is Amanda saying here? Amanda's Sunwing was terrible and messed up our vacation. I wish I knew Barb then. Well, that's the one thing about that I'm learning more about the travel agents and what you guys do. As I thought the same thing, that you paid extra for this stuff. I'm assuming that because you've got suppliers and you've got partnerships, that the way you get paid is through the back end of booking these trips for people. So that, takes a lot of the, stress off of me, especially with the COVID situation, because these procedures and these policies are changing all the time. I don't have the time to keep up with that. I don't have the time to keep up with that. So I'd rather give somebody, like you, the opportunity to help me out with that. And especially if I don't have to pay extra for it, then that seems like good value to me.
Now I'm going to give you a disclaimer. Another little tidbit. You don't pay extra for my services, but I do offer professional service. And when I do research on a trip, it takes me a long time. I research, I insure, I talk to people. If I haven't been there, I check with my colleagues. I check with other people that were my associates that have been there. So it takes time. Now, if you don't book a trip with me, I gave you my time for nothing.
Right.
If you decide, I decided I didn't want to go, or, gee, thanks for the information, I'm going to book online now.
Mm-hmm.
So I am doing what's called a plan to go fee.
Okay.
So what I do is I will charge $50 per person, usually for a vacation per adult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just to do the research.
Yeah.
That goes towards your trip when you book.
So that's not an extra fee on top. You're putting that toward,
It goes towards your trip when you book, but it is non-refundable if you decide to go online.
Yeah. Okay.
So, because sometimes people will find
you have to protect yourself.
And this has happened so much over the course of this, and during this time period, I can't run a business and make no money. So I don't think it's unreasonable. I don't think $50 is unreasonable.
Right. Well, especially if it's going back toward the trip.
It goes back towards the trip. And that's, it's just being careful.
Yeah. So my dad, who lives in Cincinnati, Barb set up a trip to Cincinnati for Dave and Amanda. So my dad's piping up here and he wants to see us.
I would be more than happy to, Rick.
Okay. Okay. We'll talk about that. And Amanda said not reasonable at all, which I totally agree with. We all have to protect ourselves. In the DJ industry, I got to take a deposit so that we can hold the date, because once we hold a date or have a date that's booked, I could have 5 calls from people that want to book me on that date, but I have to say no to all those people. Sorry, I can't book you because I've already been booked for that date. And if the person cancels, well, I just gave up 5 opportunities to book other shows. And so
you don't know you're going to get them back, right?
Yeah, right. You don't know if you're going to get them back. So totally understandable. So one thing I want to talk about here before I let you go is you've got a really cool, and so 2 things. You've got a cool, I don't know if you want to call it a collaboration, kind of a tie-in with your travel agency, and it's health related. So why don't you tell everybody about that? And then you've got a special for everybody who's watching. So I want to make sure everybody knows about that. And we've got one more commercial that you produced, that you voiced. I want to play that at the end, and it has to do with this contest you're running. So tell us about the health-related retreat you have going on.
In January, I am planning a retreat it's going to be women-based. This one is going to be women-based, basically because it's based on health and wellness. Most of our struggles that we have are based on our beliefs, what we tell ourselves, what other people have told us, what we've chosen to believe. And as many women are moms, we give everything. We give and give and give because that's our job and that's what we chose to do. But when that bucket becomes empty, it's pretty hard to give. So it's kind of a rejuvenation. It's kind of a refocus, recenter, to just enjoy your to just refresh and replenish. So this is going to be in Kananaskis at the Kananaskis Lodge. It's all inclusive. So how many all inclusive vacations do you get in Canada, not too many. So it's going to be from a Friday, Saturday, and leave on Sunday.
Mhm.
Saturday is an intensive day of just kind of looking after you. All meals from Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday morning breakfast are included. You get a spa treatment, plus you get a workshop that helps you focus on yourself and relax and enjoy. I'm working in collaboration with a counselor from town in High River who has taught at the Mount Mural University. Her name's Elaine Scow. She's got a bachelor's degree in nursing, a master's degree as well, focusing on women's health and children's and youth. She's a clinical nurse specialist. She focuses things on she does her sessions based on CBT, not to be confused with CBH. So she is wonderful. She has all kinds. She's very creative, and she does some super things with people. So I'm really excited to work with her. We had a meeting yesterday, and it was really quite cool.
Cool. So I need to ask, how do people get the information, more information on this? Just your Facebook page? Or?
I have a Facebook page. It's Kodachrome Travel. I'm going to be posting things on there. It's the name of this is going to be called QU. Oh,
okay. Okay.
The reason I chose Q is a signal for someone to do something. And it stands for Connect, Unwind, and Empower.
It stands for what? Connect, Unwind, and Empower.
And Empower.
Okay.
Or Embrace.
Cool.
Either or. So that's why it's called QU.
Nice.
So on my Facebook page, that's where the information is going to be.
Perfect. Okay, I've got my dad popping in again. He says he loves that place. He's talking about Kananaskis, I'm assuming. So many people love that place, and I've played out there and done performances and stayed out there many, many times. I love that place as well. So I wish you the best with that one. You were going to say something? Go ahead.
That's why we chose that place. It's a beautiful scenery, summer, winter, whatever. It's beautiful. The spa is wonderful there. That's why we chose it, because it's going to be wonderful.
And Shanda just said,
it's going to be, information is going to be very soon. I'm just waiting for final pricing from the place. And I think it's a great gift for husbands who value their women.
No pressure, boys. No pressure, boys.
No,
come on.
It's just, it's going to be limited. It's limited to 40 people, 40 women. Just basically because we want to be able to give good service. Okay. And during it'll be an interesting program.
Well, Shanda says it sounds relaxing, and now I apologize, but we're coming to the end of the show, and I've got to fit one more thing in. So I really quickly want you to talk about this contest you have going on. We're going to play the ad, and then we'll say goodbye to you. Okay. So tell us about the contest for your company.
The contest, if you log on to my website, it says win a 7-day Caribbean cruise. It's going to be drawn in December. So it's coming to an end. You just enter the contest. There's absolutely nothing that you have to do. I'm not going to harass you or harangue you. You just enter the contest, and there's no purchase necessary. And I just want to quickly mention that on my page, there's information about COVID. There's all kinds of things that you can look on in my face if you just browse.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to play this ad. So you voice this ad here at the studio, and we're going to play this, and this gives you more information about the contest that you're running right now. So everybody in Nanton, you are available, or this is available to you to be able to enter. So listen to this and enter for a chance to win.
Hey Nanton, who likes free stuff? I'm Barb with Kodachrome Travel, and I'd like to offer you the opportunity to win a free celebrity cruise, including Air Canada airfare. No catch and no purchase necessary. You heard that right. No purchase necessary. Simply log on to our website at kodachrometravel.ca. KODACHROME travel.ca and fill in the entry form. And that's not all. Only for euroRADIO listeners who are itching to travel soon. Contact us via our website and in the comment section enter the code euroRADIO and your name will be entered in for a $200 Kodachrome Travel voucher for any vacation package of your choice. And on December 16th, you may be the lucky winner. I'm Barb with Kodachrome Travel, offering you the chance to win a free cruise or a $200 travel voucher. Just log on to kodachrometravel.ca and enter to win.
There we go. Perfect. So thank you very much for supporting euroRADIO. We appreciate that. Thanks for being here and give us the information. And I hope you have great success with your retreat and many people sign up to win the packages you're offering. So I am going to let you go. You look fantastic. Have a great Halloween and we will talk to you. Oh, what?
I said you too.
Oh, you too. Okay, good. Okay, so have a great one and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, Barb.
Ciao.
Okay, bye. Okay, guys, we need to do a quick giveaway here. We before we go, so we are at the end of the show here, but I want to bring Caitlin in. As everybody knows, we had a bit of a contest here, not just a bit of a contest, like an actual real contest where we did some mural art and people entered to win the opportunity to paint the outside of our studio. So where we broadcast from in town here, we have an empty wall. And so we have the winner that's with us right now. And Caitlin, who actually submitted this one right here, is the winner of this contest. And so Caitlin, thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very good. So, and I wanted to present this to you very quickly. I've got a $100 gift certificate for Fresh Mart for you for winning this competition. So I've got this. This is actually, let me just zoom in here quickly so everybody can see. I don't know if you can see that really well. So this is actually from the COVID Social Support Program. So we got $100 that's going to be going to you, Caitlin, for winning that opportunity. And of course, you get to paint your mural up on the side of the wall. So is art something that is a passion of yours?
Oh yeah. So my papa actually taught me taught me how to paint when I was like 3 years so.
Okay.
And so since then I've taken art classes with Barb and I've just done art in school and just by myself mostly growing up.
Perfect. And I've got some people that are popping in here. So Paul says, congratulations to you. And we have another Facebook user who says, great job, Caitlin. So, and I love it. I love what you came up with. So I'm excited for you to get going on that. Now, of course, it might be a little too cold right now, right?
Yeah, a little too snowy.
A little too snowy, a little too cold right now. But as soon as everything warms up, as soon as we get a chance, we're going to have you come over and work on that mural for the outside of the studio.
For sure.
Just wanted to congratulate you again, and thank you very much for entering. You were one of 7 entries, so yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. You're going to be going for Halloween tomorrow. Are you going to go to any of these haunted houses that are in town here?
I'll probably try and make it out to the Hicklands.
Are you? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I usually go every year.
Okay, good. Okay, enjoy your Halloween, and congratulations again, okay?
Thank you, you too.
Talk to you later, Caitlin. Bye. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, we are, oh my goodness. Total surprise. Good job, you guys.
How do you like that one?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I can't see a thing.
So Dad says, good job, Caitlin. And then Barb says, Caitlin makes me so proud. Congratulations to Caitlin. So that's awesome. Okay, guys, before we go here, let me just take a quick look. I got to make sure I find this because we, of course, need to say thank you again to our sponsors. But this is so small. There we go. Look at that. I did it. Okay, so Napa. Winter has finally knocked on your door. This means it's time to consider installing and purchasing winter tires and other accessories. Our friends at Alberta Marine and Auto can help with that. So head over there. Pick up some new tires, get them installed for the winter. It is here. So how exciting is that, hey? Just want to thank everybody for joining us again for another edition of Good Morning Nanton Live, the Halloween edition. I hope you guys have a great time. We've got, of course, the Fire Hall and the Hicklands that have their Halloween haunted houses. So go out and enjoy those. And thanks to everybody who came on the show and everybody who tuned in. Have a great week. We'll see you next week on another edition of Good Morning Nanton Live. Sorry, guys.
Forgetting where we are.
I know where I am. Okay. Have a good week, guys. Take it away.
saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Leho Foods, gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo, where was London? Ahoo, ahoo, where was London? Ahoo, hear him howling around your kitchen door. Better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. He's a hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. Huh, I'd like to meet his tailor. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking pina colada at Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Huh! Ahoo! Werewolves of London, draw blood. Ahoo! Werewolves of London. Ahoo! Ahoo! Werewolves of London. Ahoo! Ahoo! Werewolves of London.